We'd like to welcome all the students from different colleges of Mumbai and from different colleges of Maharashtra. And we would also like to invite all the special guests and dignitaries present here this evening for our 123rd Prerna Festival. It has been over 10 to 11 years that we have been conducting this festival and this program. And it has been an incredible privilege to be witness to the growing numbers of the students despite the India-Zimbabwe match. They are still here. They are here because India-Zimbabwe match is over. If the match was on, I would be the only one talking about master strokes in life to myself. So indeed, it's very overwhelming to see this wonderful response. My special welcome to some of our very special dignitaries. Today we have with us from the previous Indian cricket team, Shriman Praveen Ambreji present here. And it's quite embarrassing for me to sit here and talk on cricket when he is present. Well, and I don't know much cricket anyways. And I would also like to welcome a special guest here this evening, Mr. Raje Amresh Raoji, who comes from the royal family of Aheri and is currently the Minister of State for Tribal Development in the State Government of Maharashtra. So we would like to welcome him as well this evening for our program. And of course, we would like to welcome all the special guests for the program this evening. Oh God, playing the master strokes in life. India has been doing very well. In 2007, when India lost in the World Cup, there was a joke that was going around. And the joke was that a little girl was in the court because the parents were taking divorce. So the judge asked the girl, whom would you like to stay with? Mother, mummy, or daddy? Girl said, no, none. Said, why? You don't want to stay with mummy? Said, no, why? Mummy beats me. So then stay with daddy. No, daddy beats me. See, then if you don't want to stay with mummy because mummy beats you, don't want to stay with daddy because daddy beats you, then whom do you want to stay with? She said, the Indian cricket team. You know? So the judge asked, why? She said, they don't beat anyone. So when India lost in 2007, this was the joke that was going around, that they don't beat anyone. And this time, and from 2011, God, now she won't even want to stay with. Because they're truly beating a few people. God. And then what to speak of West Indies and South Africa and Ireland and today Zimbabwe and now all the way into the quarterfinals. Are you excited? Sadhu के सामने आप सब शांत हो गए लगता है. Excitement. They're not even shouting that they're excited about the World Cup. I remember His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, he was doing a program in the year 1996 in Borivali. And when he was in Borivali, it was the day when there was an Indo-Pak match. And we were expecting about 3,000 to 4,000 guests. We had cooked prasadam for about 4,000 people. 3,500 to 4,000 people. It was an Indo-Pak match. So Maharaj came for the lecture. He sat on the Vyasasana on the stage. And he looked into the audience. There was only ladies. And the only men present were us, brahmacharis, sitting in front of him. We were the few select people who were sitting there. And then Maharaj called one of us and asked, what happened? Where are the men? He said, Maharaj, Indo-Pak match. So then he gave a talk, only ladies were there. Then during the kirtan, he picked the harmonium and closed his eyes and started singing. And suddenly there was fireworks. So he opened his eyes to realize India had won. And suddenly 1,500 men joined. You know. And in our kirtan we have dancing. So they were celebrating India's victory, not the holy name of Krishna. So I always say, India जीते या हारे, हमारा तो धंधा पूरा चलता है. इंडिया जीतता है तो सेलिब्रेट करने आता है और हारता है तो सांत्वना के लिए आते हैं. प्रभु जी कुछ थोड़ा सोना. So our धंधा पानी goes on well. And I remember in the year 2011 World Cup, I went to receive Radhanath Maharaj at the airport. He had come from Mayapur. And there was only 2 days for the World Cup final, India-Sri Lanka. And Radhanath Maharaj is from America. He was born an American Jew in a Jewish family. His earlier name was Richard Slavin. Now he took sannyas from Prabhupada. And he's His Holiness Radhanath Swami. So there was a television reporter. He was very excited to see an American Swami, an American sannyasi. So he came with his television camera and it was only me and Maharaj walking. So he came and asked me, Swami ji ko bolo ek interview dene cricket ke liye. मैं बोला मेरे भाई स्वामी जी अमेरिका से वो बेसबॉल जानते हैं, क्रिकेट नहीं जानते वो. बोला नहीं बोलो आशीर्वाद दे दो इंडिया को बस वो भी चलेगा. So I told नहीं स्वामी जी नहीं देंगे अभी थक के आए हैं. So we sat in the car. Maharaj sat in the front seat. I was sitting in the back seat. And this television crew with the camera, I can't remember which channel it was, is knocking at the windshield on Maharaj. So Maharaj opened the windshield and said, yes. He said, Swamiji, I like you to give an interview for the India's World Cup final and say some words of blessing to the Indian cricket team. So Maharaj said, okay. So my plan failed. And the television camera and everything there and said, Swamiji, say something for the Indian cricket team. What is your opinion? Who will win? Sri Lanka or India? Now, firstly, Maharaj doesn't know cricket. And he had been little updated with the news, but not more than that. So Maharaj said, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm from America and the only cricket I know is an insect called cricket. And beyond that, the game is truly not known to me. But I'll tell you something, he said. I came to India way back in the year 1970, 71. And the people of India gave me so much affection, so much love, that I'm praying that India wins. And that guy was saying, thank you, Swamiji. My God. And to tell you the truth, it's not just he didn't know cricket. I absolutely don't know cricket. Can you believe that? I'm an Indian. Somehow sports was not my forte. So I didn't get into that. 1985, Benson Hedges tournament. The matches were coming early in the morning, 2:30, 3 in the morning. And my father, who left his body 4-5 years back, he was such a die-hard fan of cricket. He would have a Diwali mein crackers ka budget for the whole year's cricket. India jeeta to ye budgeted crackers hoga. The only problem he had a son who was socially outcast. I had no interest in cricket, so he didn't have any company. So what he did is he caught my poor mom, who was from the village. She was brought up in a village. And he gave her an orientation course on what cricket was meant to be. And taught her cricket fully. She got to know all the terms.